Hi, hello everybody, Jacopix here, and as you can see we are starting a new series today. Like I said, we are going to be playing FTL Multiverse, and the thing that you see here is a loading screen with all of different races of the aliens that exist in this game. So yeah, after tuning some audio settings, because this game was a bit loud on my headphones, I think it's safe to assume that we are ready, and while I will just show off like what this game offers, I'm also going to a bit talk about it, because it might be a bit difficult to understand the first time that you see it. So the main screen, I think, tells us a lot. We are going to be piloting a spaceship, and we are going to venture around the galaxy, around the whole like, yeah, the whole universe, I guess. And this is the main, this is our, like, the first thing that we have to do before we do anything in this game is to choose a ship that we are going to use. And yeah, I just quickly want to show you, because I didn't like reset my game, my save, and I just quickly want to show you how much and how many ships there are in this game. There are 16 pages with slots A, B and C. Most of the time, sometimes they are like empty, and yeah, every page has like 10 ships, so we have at least, I think, almost 300 ships, or even over 300 ships. And don't worry, I won't cover even like a tenth of them, because many of them are just like, even maybe like they are all, I don't know what I wanted to say, but some of them are really bad and some of them are just like repeating themselves. So yeah, there are a lot of ships here. Like, yeah, I've unlocked some of them. I think the things that I have for now is like maybe 200-300 hours of gameplay. There are some stuff that I shouldn't show you probably. So yeah, that's the choice that we are given. And don't worry, I will try to choose some stuff that is a bit more interesting, I think a bit more enjoyable for anyone to watch. And for now, I think I'm going to play on easy mode, because that's what I've always played. I never was this guy who like picked hard and crushed the game in a matter of seconds. But yeah, and the first thing that we are going to play, I think, is the Kestrel cruiser, and I already can hear that the music is still a bit too loud. So I think we are going to put it here, and sound volume here, and I hope that the first sequence of today's video wasn't like that bad, and you could actually hear what I was saying, hopefully. So yeah, there's a multitude of different alien races, as you saw on the loading screen. There are, I think, like 10 or even more of them, maybe like 14 or something like that. There are also different kinds of the same race, different maybe models, not models, but you know, different evolutionary paths, and you can actually like upgrade almost everything on your ship and add some new stuff, and even the crew members can get a bit upgraded. So yeah, here we have our few guys. The Antrio, whom is a human, Magmar, he's also a human, and Julian Rafn, he's an NG, which is like a synthetic robot. Yeah, they are like in between of being organic and mechanical. The starter weapon that we are given is a bit like, it's like not very OP, but also it's fairly powerful. It shoots a few lasers and like loads fairly fast, and we got some reload module in like our augment slot, that they are just like some major or minor upgrades to our ship's capabilities. So yeah, and I think we can start now. There will be a lot of reading in this series, that's for sure. I'm going to probably read some of the stuff, and some of the stuff I'm going to explain, but yeah, I think we can like maybe skip some of those dialogues if we like see them a few times, and they will just occur like every time when something happens. I think we can just skip past them because it's not really interesting. There's a lot of lore in this game, even though it's just a mod pack to a small, like, as you can see, 2D game that was developed 11 years ago, like a lot. Yeah, that was a very long time ago, and still this mod, actually, not the game, this mod is actually still getting some updates. But yeah, without further ado, let's just start our first run. So that's what the game is going to look like for the vast majority of time. We have our HP here, some of our resources. The first one is fuel, the second one is the ammunition for our, like, the amount of rockets that we have on our ship. Not every weapon uses rockets, but some of them do, which is a bit of a disadvantage, but still I think the rocket weapons are some of the best if you find the correct one. And here are some drone parts, because even though we can have a lot of crew on this ship, we can also have some onboard drones, and also a lot of the like defensive and offensive drones outside of our ship. Here is the amount, like in the percentage amount of oxygen that we have on our ship. Like logically, if this drops to like low levels, our crew is going to start to suffocate and they are going to die in a matter of time. Here's our crew panel. We can save their like save their positions and like order them to get to their designated positions. Here is like after we just start this run, we'll have an option to just like choose where we want to move. But yeah, here is our ship's inventory and upgrades, and here are some other upgrades also. Here is our power and how much we have spare and how much we have used. This is our shield module that protects us from some of the weapons. These are our engines, the med bay that heals our crew members, the like O2 room which is responsible for filling the ship with oxygen, and here is the weapons system. And as you can see, we have our only weapon, which requires 3 power, and we have 3 empty slots. And here are some subsystems that are like the cockpit, the place that this whole ship is like controlled from, when the pilot sits and just like chooses where we are going to go. The sensors, the cameras around the ship, and the door system that lets us open and close the doors in the ship. And yeah, we start our journey with getting a bit of fuel and a bit of this intergalactic, like I think it's just like the equivalent of money, I guess. So yeah, let's continue. Current challenge level normal. These are some like sub levels of difficulty, which I'm not going to change. So let's just proceed with your mission. We are not going to like get into reading all of the lore and like informations. I think we can just explore them in the later on in the game. So yeah, let's just proceed with our mission. Here are the informations about the place that we are jumping to, because we are like, as the name of the game, I don't know if you know the full name of the game, but it's called Faster Than Light. So yeah, we are just using some kind of a faster than light like engines or whatever, and that's why we are jumping from sector to sector and not just flying between the planets. So we'll just exit the hyperspeed, and we are in a hangar of like some kind of a base, and this is actually a Federation base, and we are here because we have a certain mission. We are mercenaries, and our mission is to deliver some plans or some special message to the other Federation base at the other side of the galaxy. So here we have an option to grab some stuff like extra resources or whatever before we leave, and I always choose number 4 because we have like a bit more time to explore the system that we are in. And yeah, the next factor that is in this game is that we are chased by the rebellion, and the rebellion wants to kill us, and if we get caught by the rebellion, it's really hard to win a fight against them. So yeah, let's first choose the blue dialogue option, which sometimes indicates some special action that we can't always do. We did it and nothing really happened. There's some weird beacon noises, and yeah, now we can perform a task, and in every like bigger sector we can run a salvage mission to get some stuff, and as you can see, we were successful. We got a bit of fuel, a bit of rockets, and some money. So yeah, that's how our ship looks like. But I'm just quickly going to manage our power. Let's just save your current cruise positions, like I said, after we like move them somewhere and press this button, they are coming back to their designated positions. And you can play this game both with only mouse and with mouse and keyboard, but yeah, I mean, playing with only mouse is a bit harder, but it is possible. But I think we are just going to like use both. So that's how our map looks like. Those are the connections between the systems, and those are the descriptions of some sectors. And as you can see, we already have a store under attack because it's like displaying a distress signal. So let's go there and see what's going on. To no surprise, Multiverse Rebel is a consisting a neighbor civilian store owner. So yeah, we have an option to like be a pussy and leave and fight the rebellion and just you know, rescue the store. So that's what we are going to do. And this time, like right now, we are going to experience how the battles in this game look like. So you choose your weapon like underneath the hotkey number 1, and you choose where to shoot it, and after some time, after the weapon loads, you can you know, just choose a firing spot. And as you can see, we are getting a bit, let's say, maybe obliterated, I guess, because yeah, they pierced our shields and they dealt a lot of damage to us. Actually, maybe not a lot of damage, but still we've got our asses kicked a bit. And yeah, but one of their crew members is dead, and right now I don't think anyone else is going to teleport on our ship because, you know, they won't just be able to pilot their own ships. So we are able to fire, and let's just fire at their weapons. So yeah, after beating our asses for a second, they are also getting like freaked right now because they can't fire their weapons. They are destroyed, I think. They've turned red, so they can't just use them. There is nothing functioning in there, and we have to actually swap our like crew members places because one of them might die in a fight, and that's really a thing that we don't want to happen. And yeah, we've managed to destroy the enemy ship, and we salvaged a bit of resources right now. And also, after rescuing the shop, we have an option to trade with this shop, and there's a bit of stuff in here, but for now we are going to focus on our crew because they are almost, yeah, both of them almost died in this fight. So let's quickly send them to medbay, and yeah, after that we'll just take care of the rest of things. We lost 2 HP and our crew members are almost fully healed, so they are fine, and we got 70 money, and that's a nice amount, I think. Let's just quickly send them back to their positions. and check out what the store has to offer to us. We can repair our ship, but I don't think that's a necessary thing. We can buy some basic resources and some upgrades to our ship. And for now, I don't think I will explain all of those, because it would take a lot of time, and I don't want this series to be just explaining how this game works. There are just some crew members which are from different races, and like every race has something unique to them, and some of them like fight better, some of them have special abilities, some of them repair better, some of them have more HP, maybe they have some armor or whatever. Here are some weapons, which I don't think any of them are to any use to us. This is like a laser that sets fire on enemy ship. This is a minigun. It just heats up and later fires really quickly, but it takes a lot of time, I think like around 30 seconds or so, so that's not really a good thing for us, I guess, but later it after like heating up, it would be a good thing. And here's an ion barrage, which doesn't deal any damage, but charges up really quickly and like turns off enemy systems for a second, so we can like use our primary weapons like with it. And yeah, we are going to take the power from the med bay to the engines, and I think we can pass on this store, because you don't need anything. We have almost full HP, we have a good weapon, and we have 3 crew members, so maybe let's focus on those supply centers or whatever those are. Yeah, there's some kind of a dangerous ship which wants us to pay a toll to just not get killed, and I think we are going to refuse because we don't really care. And yeah, the thing that was like, I think, torturing the guys that were torturing this man that was screaming in the voice comms, I think this ship is like targeting us right now, so we have to fight it. They have only one very small and weak laser, so I think we are completely fine with just like chilling out and even pressing auto fire, so our laser will just fire on its own without our permission. And they are offering a lot of resources and a bit of money, and most of the time I don't take bribes, because yeah, when you finish off your enemies you get a lot more stuff, but this time I think it's worth it, because the fuel is like 18 money, the rockets are like 24, and there's also 16 scrap metal, 16 normal money, so yeah, this time I think we can take it, because that's a lot of things, and it would be hard to get more from an enemy. We just jumped to some kind of normal sector without any fight, and we got some scrap from it. I don't think we can't salvage anything in this sector, because we already did it. Like I said, it's only like once every now and then we can do it. So let's get to this supply, another supply like chain or like this sector with supplies, and yeah. There's a little ship, and I think it's really it's hostile to us, so yeah, I mean, we got some scrap, but still, let's just attack the ship and take care of it, because they probably try to steal from our like supply spot, and that's not a good thing. So yeah, let's fire at their teleport, because we don't want any of the enemies to teleport on our ship again. And as you can see, their crew member is really good at fighting, which is like their race, like just the thing that this race is good at. And yeah, we have to like repair our ship. I mean, not repair our ship, but heal our crew members, yeah, because we got a bit freaked in this encounter. So let's shift our focus from the teleport to the weapons system, and hopefully the next time our laser fires, we'll be able to kill them. For now, enemy ships are fairly small, but yeah, they are still they are too dangerous if we play badly. So yeah, let's just send our crew to fight the intruder. We got some stuff, but we need to take care of him, so let's send everyone and finish this quickly. He's almost dead. Yeah, let's just send everyone to the med bay once again, and after that everyone will go to their designated positions, and yeah, that's what we are going to do. I have to drink some water because my throat, I pronounced it correctly the first way. It's really dry, so just give me a second. Yeah, as you can see, we've encountered some pirates, and we can either attack them or just try to avoid them. But I think that picking those easy fights with those weak ships is a good way to gain a lot of money, because as you can see, we have already like a very serious amount of money, of scrap metal. So yeah, let's just take care of them. And once again, they only have a small weak laser, so they won't be able to harm us in any way. So yeah, many times the ships that we will encounter out on the easy mode are going to be like this, but also there are some ships that can easily one-shot you, and just like, you know, you can't do anything either than running, and running sometimes also is a bad option. So yeah, just left without like no option to survive or whatever, and the enemy is asking to split the supplies that they've stalled, and I think that we are going to refuse, because it's not a lot. It was just a bit of fuel, one drone part, and a tiny bit of scrap, so we can get more from destroying their ship and salvaging it. Yeah, and as you can see, from the sheer destroying this, like from their salvaging of their ship, we got a bit more, and there are also some other supplies. So yeah, it was worth it, I think. There is this rebellion fleet that I was talking about before, and they are like, every jump that we make, they are also jumping and trying to catch us, and we need to get to the exit before they manage to. So now we are going to probably go to the supply chain, the merchant, and just do some jumps around here and head straight to the exit. Continue, a bit of resources. Yeah, we can't do anything on our ship, so let's do nothing and jump to the merchant. And the merchant is, as you can see, it's a really like hardcore enemy. He has a lot of shields, more than I've actually ever seen before. Like, before playing this game, in the normal FTL there's no such thing. The most amount of shields that you can have is 4, so that's also like what this mod introduces, is just like a very hard, those are very hard enemies, and even on the easy mode they are fairly hard to beat. So yeah, we got some scrap and augment from them, and we can see what we have some options, and I think for now we are going to sell some drone parts, because as you can see they are fairly expensive, and that's a lot of money. And yeah, now we can trade with him, and yeah, there's really nothing we could get from him. So yeah, that's a bit of a pity, but still we got some free stuff, so let's just not whine about it. Yeah. And with the augment that we've got, now we can see if there's any danger in the sector that we want to jump. If there's like this distress, like, you know, the symbol of screaming in the language. I don't know how it's called. I forgot. I really don't know this word in English. But yeah, it says that the possible ship is detected, and there are some other like indicators which show some other dangers that we can encounter. But we are going to pass on this encounter, this ship that was there, and go to the distress signal. And there's a ship which crash landed on the planet, and it fairly looks like it looks like the planet that we've been in Subnautica, and also the crash landed ship is like a fairly similar story too. Let's pull closer, and the ship is like an old Federation dreadnought, and the crew might be still alive, but the ship is fairly damaged, and I think we are not going to risk because we have a fairly good run, and let's just not freak it up. So yeah, there's some new stuff. There's a civilian store and the thing called Cura, which I will show you in a second. I'm just going to count how many jumps we have more. So we have 6 more, because on the 7th one the fleet will cover the exit, and we will have to fight them to exit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we will just go like this and then see what's after. They want 5 missiles from us, or we can give them even 15 missiles, although these are some, I think, miners or something like that, but let's just give them 5 missiles, and I think it was worth it. It was like, maybe not worth it, but it was an okay trade. So let's go maybe to the civilian store, and then we'll go a bit other different route. So yeah, we can purchase some fuel, which is worth it a lot, because we like save a few scrap. There's also another station, and yeah, I think we can get a bit of fuel, because the more fuel the better. Yeah, so let's see what they are offering, and I think we are going to get ourselves a new crew member, and I think it's going to be this one, this glowing guy, because even though he has really small HP pool, he provides the power to the room that he's in. So we'll have just one more power bar in our ship without upgrading it. So he's going to man the shield system, and as you can see, we have this bright yellow bar in here, which indicates that he's giving the he's powering this room, and it's actually like written under the status, like here, that one of the bars is Zoltan bonus power, which like this is the Zoltan race. So yeah, that's how we know that's him. So let's just go here, and to the exit. I don't know if you guys enjoy this game. If you don't, then let me know in the comments, and I will just try to change some stuff, maybe just my attitude to it or whatever, or maybe I will just not like record it as much as I want to, because I'm not doing this, I think, for myself. I'm doing it a bit to also like for it to be watched, and not just to be like an empty channel on YouTube. So yeah, let's get back to the game. There are some civilian groups that are protesting or whatever, and I don't know what's the best option, but sending crew is a bit, I think, dangerous. So yeah, I think we'll get a bit stuff from this option, so let's do it. And yeah, there's just an unarmed ship that is actually like from our allies side, so I don't think we should be attacking it, but if the battle already started, then I think we don't have anything else to do. So yeah, we've chose to attack one of the civilian vessels to stop the protests, so let's just not step back from our choices. Yeah, maybe we'll get something from this, but it will be actually worth it. Yeah, we got a bit of stuff, but I think, yeah, we also will get some damage, and I think our reputation will go down a bit. No, it didn't, so I think that's fine. 3 damage for a bit of stuff is not a bad trade for now, I guess. Let's go to another sector, and there is I think we can help them, and let's scan the planet with our sensors and see let's see what they want to do. I think we found some intelligent life, and I think they should stop doing that, but yeah, as you can see, there's an option to take a bribe or to bribe them to like leave this planet, and also there's just a way to force them out of this planet and for them to leave it. So yeah, I think I'm just going to be a bit selfish and take the bribe, because I don't think anyone cares about some random planet in some random solar system that just has a bit of, yeah, a bit of, you know, some intelligent life. So we've encountered the Kura, which is a drone, and as you can see, this ship isn't hostile to us. It explains that it explains his name, and he's saying that he like got out of some mind control or whatever, and I think he's offering us something. So yeah, he's offering us to do some jobs for it, to you know, to find some things for them. And yeah, the main thing that involves the thing that the Kura is involved in is to look for this like rebel founder, Vance Wentworth. Yeah, he's, I mean, I'm not really sure what it says, because I really don't want to read this whole paragraph, so let's just accept the Kura's proposition and like ignore what's written here. If you want to read it, then you can always pause, but I'm not going to. And we paid it, and I think we'll be able to get a job from it in like quite some time. So let's jump to the exit beacon, and yeah, there's always a pretty hard enemy at the exit, so let's just try to fend them off. Well, maybe not that hard. He has some laser and a beam, so it's fine. Let's send our guys there, and just hopefully we won't get hit by this laser. Yeah, we got, and maybe the beam at least. No, it actually destroyed our shields, so we should probably send someone to repair them. And we are actually in a pretty bad spot, and I forgot to fire our weapons, which is very bad, but for now I think we are fine. Let's just send you here. You should go and help putting out the fire, and you should go and man the weapons so that they will have a lower reload. So yeah, as you can see, after some minor inconveniences, I think we are fine. We are firing at the weapon system. It is completely destroyed, so now I think we can just send our crew to the med bay and heal them. Yeah, there was a bit of struggle at the start, but now it's fine, I think. Yeah, we've managed to win this fight. And we got some scrap and a weapon, which I think is a fairly bad weapon. I know a lot of weapons in this game, not each one of them, but yeah, this one is not that good one, so we are going to probably sell it in the next episode, because yeah, like I said in the Subnautica series, I'm planning to separate those series of FTL like runs into like 6 or 8 episodes, and I think this one is going to yeah, I think this one I will just show what I mean. There are 8 sectors in every run, and I think each sector is a good moment to end and start a new episode. So you have an option between Mantis territory and Mantis Dominion, which is like not really a big deal, but later we can just choose between another green, so friendly sector, like purple, so hazard, mainly like nebula, like this space clouds, and the red, which is hostile sector. So I think I will go to the lower one and just see what's out there. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see each other in the next episode, and see ya.